Hello, this is Andrew with $1Million.Bike. Today we're going to talk about these Challenge Strada Bianca Pro TLR or HTLR for reasons I don't understand. In some locales they're sold as HTR, which stands for handmade, and in other locations they're sold as TLR. This is US version, so it's TLR. This is a size 36C. There are lots of different sizes. That does matter because 33 and larger are hookless compatible. The sizes that are smaller than 33 are not hookless compatible. When I bought these, Challenge didn't have that on their website. It wasn't easy for me to find that out. I had to reach out to them and then they told me. Obviously just a thing, right? So you just got to be aware of it. These are 378-ish grams. I'll throw a picture up here of the weight that I got. They are very fast for a gravel tire. They're semi-slick. They're also very comfortable. They're 260 TPI handmade tires. So yeah, they are very comfortable and very quick. There are two major drawbacks to these tires, and both of these make it hard for me to recommend them. And I don't use them. That's why they're not on a wheel. That's why they're all bound up here, and I haven't used them for a long time. The first is that they're the hardest tire that I've ever tried to mount, ever. This is the only tire that I've had to walk away and come back the next day to finish putting it on because I just got so frustrated. I mean, I got them on, but yeah. And it worried me, because past tense, I'm going to plan to ride these, that if I got a flat out in the wild, that I wouldn't be able to get them off and get them back on again without struggling immensely on the side of the road. The main problem that I have with these tires is that, in my experience, I think they lose traction in a way which is kind of sketchy and maybe a little bit unpredictable. The last time I rode these tires, I laid the bike down. I was turning on chip seal and it was a little gravelly, and the back tire just washed out. I blame myself in that situation because, I thought I just leaned the bike too much in a place where the traction was perhaps a little bit sketchy. No big deal, right? I just took them off, put them in the bin over there, put them in the tire bin, and then I eventually loaned them out to a friend of mine who had exactly the same thing happen to him, but on normal pavement. Just going around a turn, lean the bike over, back starts to come out. He saved it. He didn't end up laying the bike down. But that was the last time he rode these tires too. Unprompted, this type of tire came up in conversation with a larger group of cycling enthusiast racer types that I ride bikes with. And they also had the same problem with these tires. They just, you got to be really, really careful about how much you lean the bike over with these guys. And I think what's happening is that as you transition from the tread here to the sidewall where there is no tread, it's just this soft section. As you kind of lean into that, you go from having traction to having no traction. And then, bad things happen. Now, obviously, there's a diversity of opinion on how to best handle that. My opinion is that I don't want to think about it. I just want the tire to, not lose traction in an unpredictable way. I've never ridden a tire that does that. Every other tire that I have ridden just works the way I expect it to. Now, yeah, these are really comfortable, but you can also just add volume to get the same or more comfort without sketchy. So I'd much rather ride a bigger tire that has the same level of comfort, and maybe it's marginally slower. Or actually, it would be slower on some surfaces and perhaps faster on others. For reference, I got 45s on the Linsky back there. Oh, you probably can't see that, but trust me, there's 45s on the Linsky back there. And I generally race on a 42. I'd rather get my comfort through volume and not deal with sketchy tires. So anyway, for what it's worth, not recommended. I hope you found that useful. If you did, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks.